It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh yeah, Mzansi, I'm so excited that I stole the intro from Carissa. I saw she wanted to do it, but we both can't wait for what's about to happen next. We promise you some entertainment, we promise you magic, and we've got it right here.
Oh, let's deliver some goodness in the form of Blumar, a Brazilian indie rocker who's just turning heads everywhere that he goes, worldwide in fact, with his gritty yet soulful sound, and that's what we agreed on.
Oh, yeah.
It is indie rock, but it definitely has some soul there. It's a fusion of raw guitar riffs and Brazilian rhythms, and having released his latest album called Olivia Rare, I'm going to get the pronunciation for that for you, don't worry. He's fast becoming a global force in alternative music.
Yeah, before we even get into the magic, let's first take a sneak peek at the talent. Something take it over must go. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the one and only Blumar in the building! Yeah.
We love it. We love you.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming on through, and thank you for sitting on our couch right here at Expresso. Blumar, you look cool, man.
Yeah,
This
I
outfit.
was going to come give you your flowers, but I'm glad you already wore it. You already got them.
Brought some with me, yeah.
Deserved, earned it, and sorted, man. But thank you so much for coming to South Africa. Thank you for sharing your sound, which we've constantly been speaking about.
Obsessed.
It's not indie, it's not rock, it's not just Brazilian rhythms. There's a funk to it,
Weird mix,
there's
yeah.
a dance to it. I'm just going to go with cool. It's just so cool, literally.
nice.
But how would you explain this sort of sound, man?
Right, so this actually came through this new album, the Oliveira album. We actually were kind of playing with some samples in the studio, like with some, because I wanted to do this mix of Brazilian sounds with like some blues and rock that you know we had on the first album, and really it came like from experimenting, and kind of like we found, oh, maybe we should do like a mix of these two kind of places, you know, kind of finding each other, and kind of so it, you know, working with like great musicians, great producers, like we kind of found everything. So we're very happy with the.
And the world
stuff.
needs this, man. We need to hear what Brazil's doing, what they're getting up to, how you're collaborating your sound. So I'm so grateful that you've done that, but in such a beautiful way.
Such a cool way as well.
Yeah.
When you say you were searching for samples, I'm so curious about your library. Like, where did you go into the archives, into different decades?
Archives, you can do like online, even if you want something like a split on YouTube, they have stuff.
Sure.
Internet, you know, it's
You're right.
so vast, and you can find, you know, anything you want basically.
Sure.
We actually kind of, it was a big surprise because we worked everything with the samples on the album, and you know, I didn't know we have a great percussionist with us. I didn't know him while we were doing the album. So after the album, we actually found, you know, someone that was working on with us. Said, oh no, this guy can play.
Incredible.
You translate that to a live audience. So yeah, just fantastic.
You got the right
So,
people for the
yes,
job.
got the right top
I
musicians,
love that,
yeah.
man.
so
now,
good.
It's obviously one thing having this dream of starting a band, baby, and you think we're gonna go international, you think you're gonna be on live TV doing road shows, but it doesn't always materialize. For you, though, this has come through in more than just a materialization. You're going above and beyond. You've landed yourself in South Africa, literally across an entire ocean on the other side of the globe. You've been recognized internationally as well. What does this mean for you as a band? Does this mean you're going in the right direction, or is it, it's not important to me, we want to keep just pushing out music?
Right. No, it does mean a lot because it is a tough business. It is a tough. It's very competitive, and it's so hard to kind of like, you know, find the right people and kind of like, you know, just even book venues sometimes is like very hard. So, you know, we have a team that's working with us. They are working very hard. So we're kind of like finding places here and there, and you know, we're kind of keep this thing going as much as we can.
I love that. And we'll get into the details of where you'll be in South Africa in just a bit, because I'm sure many people are like, okay, I'm there, I'm there, Blumar. Tell me about your album, though. Where did the name come from? What can we expect when we spin the vinyl? Oh, my goodness. Or even stream it online?
So Oliveira is actually my family's name. So it was, this album, it's very personal to me. And it's more about, you know, kind of like myself, and through kind of like the world and everything, like things that I was feeling at the time, compared to the first album, which was more like about subjects and different things that I was kind of seeing. Yeah. So yeah, because it was very personal, I said, I wanted something very personal that I can relate. So yeah.
Right.
So
What a cool name also, come on. Shout out to your family.
Making the name international as well. Before we even get into, and we've spoken about the fact that you are and have been performing in Cape Town, you're going to be in Joburg as well. I want to know if like South Africa has influenced your music in any way, or do you think it might be? Because listen, there's a lot of collaborations happening, there's a lot of influences, and I feel like you guys can take on almost any genre and make it your own.
Right.
You think there might be something South African in the
I'm a
pipeline?
piano,
Definitely,
something.
definitely. So the guys from the band, they were actually looking for instruments already,
Yeah?
for like percussion
Wow.
and instruments from South Africa. We actually been in touch with a few bands that we saw, because I came to play in 2022, and we kind of met. We made some friends with kind of like rock bands here.
Was that your first time in South Africa?
This is my second time.
Ah, okay.
So that was your first time in
That was my first
2022,
time.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, and I actually played with some musicians from South Africa that time, so it was
Wow.
extra special, like to
Yeah.
kind of meet people and do this kind of share experience between countries. But yeah, I think we're always kind of trying to pursue new sounds. So South African sound is definitely kind of like on the table.
I love that. Please cross over genres. We want to hear I'm a piano and rock come together. It's going to be
that'll be amazing.
fantastic. Shall we talk about your shows? Cape
Yeah.
Town, Joburg, what is happening? Where can people plug in and watch you?
All right, so this Friday we are playing at Smoking Kills in Joburg, and on Saturday we're playing Railways Cafe in Pretoria.
Oh.
Nice.
You leaving Cape Town off the table?
Oh no, we already did.
Cape Town's done.
That's
the magic, Chris.
I'm sorry, Bloom. You're
I
going to have
hope
to
we come back soon.
yeah?
Yes.
I gotta ask you, seeing that we are also playing with a lot of our personal flavors and nuances of food, Brazilian food, right? If we had to put you up in the kitchen and ask you to make like your favorite meal,
Yeah.
Right.
what would you actually make? What's Brazilian food all about?
Okay, so a very Brazilian food is moqueca.
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 Okay, what's that?
It's kind of like a fish stew. It's very spicy. You can eat with some rice on the side. It's delicious.
Oh,
Is it-
Cephas will love that.
Yeah, is it like tomato based?
A little bit. There's a little bit of tomato and kind of like a lot of spices. Oh.
Yeah, we'll enjoy that for sure,
yeah,
right?
Good. But listen, what
great.
sounds even better is not that. It's the fact that we're going to get this performance happening right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. I'm going to let you go do the things, man. I want to say thank you for
Thank
sharing
you,
your magic
Bluma.
with us, giving insights into what's making you tick. But Mzansi, stand by for this, because the performance that you're about to witness is going to be exceptional. We're talking about blending genres and beautiful sounds. So if you're ready, maybe theoretically pack your bag and let us send you on a trip to Brazil, because the setting of the sails has happened and you're going to enjoy this one for sure. Ladies and gentlemen, stand by for nothing but pure magic. This is Bluma at its finest. Enjoy.